I'm here tonight with Sharyl Dormus, who is a longtime friend of mine. We grew up together. How many years do you think you were in the Christmas Story?
Well, I started as young as we could. What was that? Fourth or fifth grade, and I started as one of the littlest angels. I could not wait to be in the Christmas Story. It was magical for me. I still can remember the Sunday of first practice when I was going to be one of the little angels, and just the sheer joy of that as a kid. And to more importantly for me as a little girl, I knew of God. And for me, this was so exciting to tell the beginning,
Yeah,
story of
the best story ever told.
of salvation, of how a God came into the world for me. And that was powerful to be a part of that. All the time that I've seen Christmas stories done in other places, that I've ever seen it done the way that we do it that it's done at St. John's. I just think that it's so much more than just the Christmas Story. It's the whole community. We became a family. Our church family was really, and it extended to people who helped out with it. And that's the other part of it, how beautifully we were taken care of by people who were doing the makeup and the dresses and, getting us all in our costumes. And I think the passion that was there, and different reverends that we had, like, Reverend Rainey, who was very passionate, different people brought a different piece to that. But what always came together was the community of people, from kids to adults, like my Uncle Rob, who's been a part of it forever and ever and a day.
Exactly.
And also, it was really nice, Kathy, to do that with my siblings. I adore my brother Bill, and
Yeah, me
and
too.
yeah, and Stephen, and Bill was passionate about playing Joseph, and I could believe the story. Always remember, you were like, Gabriel, the head angel, and we were all paying attention, and you would tell us all to be quiet because we were all giggly, and you weren't much older than us, but you were, we looked up to you, and our mistakes were always, made part of it. It just made it more human and more real. I remember, Kathy, clearly just being being in the hall and just being all together, and the excitement, of everybody being there. And I remember your mom trying to hush us all up. She would remind us who was she was the mom, and we needed to listen. I think your mom is part of the Christmas Story for me. When I think of the Christmas Story, I think of your mom, because she loved on all of us. Like, I don't know how she did it. I do the work I do, but people like Georgina have influenced the work that I do, because I remember the stuff she did, Kathy, and it wasn't big things. It was the little things. It was the hands on the shoulder. It was you got this, kiddo, it's going to be okay. A part of her love was a reflection of God's love. And your mom just had this way of letting us know that we were home. We were home at St. John's Church.